Self-improvement without strengthening your spirit is like going to the gym, but still eating like trash. It's good, but it can be better. But how do you improve your spirit? Find out in today's Shaggy's Ideas. When we talk about spirit, there are many potential definitions based on people's perspectives and their views. Some people see it as a burning fire, aka your willpower. Some see it as the inner consciousness or consciousness itself. Others see it as the energy and the universe itself. Some see it as what lives on after death. There are many different views, but based on these definitions, these perspectives on what spirit is, the spirit is one of or a multiple of these things: willpower, energy, consciousness, and life. At least that makes sense to me. So if we go into the key factors of these 4 definitions, how do we strengthen the spirit? Number 1, willpower. Willpower can be strengthened in multiple different ways. It can be improved with practice. Try to focus on one task and don't stop until that task is finished. Don't multitask. Unitask on that. Focus. Face an addiction, something that you don't really want to do right now because it's uncomfortable, or something that's might be a bad habit and you're trying to break it. Learn to cope with them and learn how to change them for the better. Exercise is a great way to improve your willpower, especially, in my opinion, running, but also repetition exercise and also strength exercise, because exercise helps through the physical realm improve your willpower, which in turn helps the spirit. Have you ever been on running and then you feel like stopping? Don't stop the moment your brain is telling you to stop. That helps your willpower. 1 more minute, 1 extra set, 1 extra rep. Go past failure, go to failure until you can't do no more. Try to discipline yourself to eat better, to be better with your time, etc. These things help structure and improve that willpower. And delayed gratification. Do the thing that you don't want to do first and then go for the pleasures, you know? Delay that gratification. Do the work first. I believe the body, mind, and spirit are one in the same. I'll explain. We are 3-dimensional beings. What you do in one realm, whether it be the physical or mental, will affect the other, being the spiritual. So it's all connected. If you improve your spiritual life, it will help with your physical and your mental life. If you improve your mental life, it will give clarity to improve on that physical and spiritual realm. Everything's connected. That's how I see it, at least. So what you do in one will affect the other. If you don't perfect your spirit, if you don't improve your spirit, you won't be at 100% capacity in the physical and mental realm. You could be up there, but you're not going to be at the best capacity because you got to improve all aspects. Just like exercise affects the brain, your mind and body won't be at 100% capacity if your spirit is weak. That's what I'm getting at. Number 2, energy. Now, Google gave me the definition: the strength and vitality for sustained physical or mental activity. So energy, at least from what I got from that definition, energy is noted by action. In order to gain energy, you must put in energy. At least that's how it works with the body, I have noted in my own self. You ever notice how you feel energized after a good workout in the morning? Or whenever you finish your workout, you feel a bit more energized, even if you're tired? But if you've been in bed all day since the morning, then you feel sluggish all day? It's not a coincidence. The body sees that you are in motion and it produces the energy to continue going forward. Like the law of motion from Isaac Newton. He states that a body in motion will continue in motion unless if it's stopped by an outside force, something along those lines. Your body will maintain in motion unless you stop it by the outside force of your thoughts, or people's comments, or negativity, whether it be from your mind or outside. Stay in motion, and it will help you with energy, being active. Change your mindset and influence your body, your own body, with this other force. And if for whatever reason you can't start alone, get somebody to help you, a friend. Get your best friend to start motivating you and start exercising together. That way you actually have an outside force that could push you and make sure that you actually do the work. But make sure to keep going, because at the end of the day, your friend could give you the push, but if you stop yourself with the outside force of negative thoughts, you're stopping yourself. Number 3, consciousness. The act of being consciousness, in fact, to become present. Be not in the past nor in the future. What are you doing now? Have you been scrolling on Facebook all day? Maybe recently you've been doing that. Maybe you've been watching videos on a constant basis and you've been evading that work. And then you go like, oh, where did my time go? Are you being conscious with your time? Be conscious. Be present. And let's be real, we have all been guilty of doing this. But it's very important to stay focused and become present with your actions, with your thoughts, and with your time. Are you working on your goals, on your dreams, on your passions? Or are you wasting your precious moments? Ponder on that. Think about it. Become conscious with what you have to do and present on the act itself. And this isn't something that you could just perfect on the first moment. It's something that comes with time, kind of like willpower. Like the more you practice becoming present, the more you practice catching yourself when you're stuck on Facebook watching memes for like 5 hours. Just saying. But you have to be very present with that. The more you catch yourself, the easier it's gonna be, and the more you're gonna fall into the habit of becoming present, of catching yourself with distractions. That's what it's all about, evading distractions. As well as your thoughts, you attract what you think. It's being present in your mind. Being present like, oh, I'm thinking negatively. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm thinking negatively. I'm thinking my day is gonna go wrong. And your mind finds ways to make what you think into reality. Number 4, life. Live your life and not anyone else's. Do what you feel is correct. You can't live or study what anybody else wants you to study. In the physical aspect, that is very healthy for the spirit. It will keep the inner peace. I feel like it's important to connect with nature, yourself, and God. Like I mentioned, we are 3-dimensional beings. That's what I believe. Connect with the earth, for we were once dust. Your environment, connect with it. Nature. Connect with yourself, because you must understand your thoughts and your feelings, your purpose. And connect to God through Jesus, through the Holy Spirit that will guide. And it will help us in our own character and our own faults. Why? We are tainted beings. None of us are perfect. That's what that's for. To perfect, to better, to improve. We are imperfect, but we are perfected through Him. At least that's how I see it. If there's anything you take away from this, is that self-improvement is important in all aspects of life, not just physical, not just mental, and not just financial, but also spiritual. You can't just leave one out. You need to improve all of them. Improving the rest without the spirit is good, but improving all is better. It's like going to the gym but still eating the unhealthy diet you were having. It's still good, but it could be better. It's like deadlifting a lot of weight, eat with improper form. You don't get hurt, but you eventually might. They all balance each other out, and you need one and the other. You need to complement one with the other. They're all connected. That's how I see it. It's important to improve in all aspects. If you watched all the way to the end, consider subscribing and dropping me one of these. It lets me know that you want more self-improvement content like this. And also watch the rest of the videos on the screen. God bless, and may you have all the love and all the power. Thanks for watching.